Kate.
And I'm Cheryl. Together we are
Fickle.
Stitches. Hi, everybody. Hi, Kate.
Hi, Cheryl.
Bonjour, Kate.
Hello, Canadian Cheryl.
Hi. I'm so much different. Oh, my head's itchy. Hi. Yes, here I am. Yes, I'm now over to your right. Geographically.
Yes.
Geographically, we are now there. And as you can see behind me, boxes. Yes. Yes. We are in the house. Don't have a whole lot of furniture yet to unpack things, so excuse my mess. But we wanted to say hi and get back into Flosstubing a little bit, and because Kate's been stitching.
Kate is.
Yes.
And happy second Flossiversary. We're like in the week of it, aren't we?
Yes, we're very close. Which day?
7/23.
So yes, we are literally 2 days away from our second Flossiversary. What an auspicious day. So
Yes.
there you go. So as you can see, it's today is July the 21st, 2024. And yeah, I'm waving from Canada. We made it. We made it across the border. The drive 4 days in a U-Haul truck went okay.
Yay.
I'm calling out New York State because your drivers are aggressive. I'm just saying.
Hey now.
They were the worst. Whew. But Ohio had the worst roads. Sorry, Ohio. They just did. They were bad. But anyways. But it was a good trip. And it took us a couple days, but then we got into our house and we finally got everything in it, and we're starting to figure out, okay, I need garbage cans, I need a broom, and like all those things. And we're figuring out, well, we got internet, so you can see that, and cell phones, but we're still working out. Oh, and a car. We're waiting on. We almost have the car thing done. We've done a lot of paperwork, but this week is doing like furniture and trying to unpack more and figure out where stuff is going. So it's been a little hectic, and I haven't stitched a bit, but that's okay. I've thought about it. I've been thinking about my room and how I'm setting it up, because this room is just going to be cross stitch. All my crafting stuff is going to go. We have a very large basement. Our house is a quadruple split level, so there's second floor, main floor, third floor, basement. So it's almost like a Jenga puzzle.
Yep.
Right? And so down on the very basement floor, there's going to be room where I can put my crafting stuff and have tables out and work and not have to put it away because I've spread it all over the house. And I'm hoping to make this room this is where I can come in, film my Flosstube, stitch on the evenings when I'm on virtual stitches and not disturb anybody watching TV or whatever. So I'm excited. It's going to be a lot, but anyways, so that's what I've been doing.
Said you're not going to disturb anyone watching TV. It's only Jerry. And
I know. Well, if he's watching TV. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to be off and not, if he's watching a movie or something that he doesn't want to hear me talking. So, it would be nice to have a spot set up again, so I'm not spreading it out all over the house. So it's kind of fun to be doing that and figuring out how I want things put. And so I'm excited. So there's a lot to go. But I did set aside all the stuff that I hope to be stitching on the next couple of weeks in a bucket. So that's all these together. And so I can at least pull that out and work on some stuff that I don't need my frames yet for. So anyway, so that's what I've been up to. What about you?
Well, let's see. Stitching.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure I got COVID.
Oh, sorry. That stinks.
Because I was sicker than a dog and I couldn't taste anything.
Yeah.
Lost 10 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah, my home test was negative, but I've never not been able to taste or smell anything, and that was the weirdest thing in the world.
That's probably your... Yeah. When I was really sick, I could still taste stuff, so I was pretty sure that my home test was correct. But yeah. When you said that, I was like, crap, I think he had it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You did so well, Kate.
I know. Yeah, that is what it is. Now, I'm gonna mention the fact that Todd brought it home, and he had it way less severe than I did, because I got sick like 4 days after he brought it home.
Yeah. Thanks, Todd. You're the best, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. So you went through that.
So that slid right into, I was sick, and then head into the Frogwarts retreat.
Oh, yeah.
So it kind of impacted my participation and enthusiasm for what was going on at Frogwarts.
Right.
And then there was some family drama in the middle of that as well.
Yeah.
So,
hi, baby. I missed you. Hi, beautiful.
So, Frogwarts was interesting.
Okay.
I really do think they have... I didn't nerd out as much with the theme. I just didn't have enough oomph to do that. But what I did participate in, I had fun with. I did some of the stitching challenges. I did some of the stitching challenges. I didn't do any of the stash dives because I was so sick. I couldn't deal with the trying to pull shit out and then put it back away. I'm like, I can't. I just can't.
Yeah.
I can take a picture with a password and stitch for an hour and then post it. That I can do.
Yeah. That's about as far as I want to go. Yeah.
That's about as far as I can go. So, I did enjoy it enough that I'm pretty sure I'm going to try to take off for next year.
Oh, okay,
during
cool.
it and do it. So, like, it starts on a Wednesday night. Things happened on Thursday, and I didn't do any stitching for the Frogwarts. Friday, I did all of the stitching challenges. And Friday was the most stitches I have ever done in a day in my life.
Ooh.
So that was insane. I'll just throw it out here. 1,731.
Ooh, girl. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
It was a lot of stitches. Saturday, I only did one challenge because I had to work evening shift, and then I went to bed early Saturday night. And Sunday is no joke. They are not kidding. Normally there'd be a stitching challenge, and then there'd be like a 2-hour break, and there might be a stash dive in there before the next stitching challenge. There was people were playing Quidditch, which I did not play. But that was, there were breaks throughout the time. There were breaks. Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time until 3 p.m. It was back to back to back to back to back challenges. It was 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2.
Right.
And then when you were done at 3, you had an hour break, and the last challenge was at 4.
Wow. That was hardcore.
I did it. It was insane, and it was hilarious because we were all in these Zoom rooms, breakout rooms and stuff, and there were people that were trying to finish the band sampler for the year to get the 100 house points for their house, and they had not slept the night before, trying to finish their... They got more and more delusional as Sunday was progressing, and it was absolutely hilarious to watch this.
That's half the entertainment right there.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
Yeah. So in comparison to an in-person retreat, this one kind of met the mark for you in a different way.
In a different way. This is competitive stitching. This was, you're trying to earn the most points for your house.
Right.
So it was interesting. And sometimes I did penalty stitches. I only stitched on 2 different projects. I either did the band sampler or I did one of the Carolyn Mannings. It's just like, I'm just not going to work very hard at this because.
Right, exactly. I wonder if there are other ones that are like Frogwarts weekend.
I don't know. I don't know. I do think I will try it again next year, and hopefully I won't be sick, and we'll see, how that goes. But kudos to Katie and Laura. They did an excellent job hosting it, and all the volunteers did an excellent job. I didn't have a problem with anything. So
that's good. That's really, really good.
It is kind of interesting. They do not give you a breakdown of how many points you yourself earned. So if I had paid attention, if the prefix came along and liked your post that you posted, because you're self-grading, you're saying, I started it, because I did all on my own pattern keeper. So I started at this number, I got to this number, I stitched 251 stitches, I earned X number of points.
Right.
Because it met the prompt or it didn't meet the prompt.
Right.
You got a different level of points. And then if they liked it, your points got accepted.
Right.
And if they didn't like it, there was something wrong.
Right.
They didn't agree with you that it met the prompt or something like that.
Gotcha.
But they don't want people arguing crap.
Yeah,
They're very much like, if you have to prove to me that this meets the prompt, it's not going to meet the prompt.
No, I got to be able to see it right then and there. Yeah.
It's got to be clear cut and no wiggle room at all.
No creative
storytelling.
Yes, none of that.
So I could have figured it out, but I was, like I said, still sick, and I'm like, I just don't even care.
Yeah, I hear you.
And then every once in a while you'd be stitching in the stitching challenge, and somebody in the Zoomer would be like, pop up on the main page, and you'd have to, stop, put down what you were doing, go to the Facebook main page, look and see. And since it was year 5, it was all that woman, Umbridge. So she had all these proclamations that would pop up. And it would be like turn in, proclamation number 1, turn in all of your candy. So you had to put your student number, your house name, your Frogwarts house name, and then you'd have to send either a GIF or a meme to get the points.
Gotcha.
So,
on the Facebook page.
On the Facebook page, and there was 10 minutes to do this.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So you either caught it or you didn't.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So
that would be a little distracting to me, but I get it. If somebody was looking at it on my behalf, that would be awesome, but I'd forget to go check.
I only caught one once. I woke up in the morning and I let me see what's going on Facebook. Boop. Oh, pop up! Frantically trying to remember what my student number is.
Right. Yeah.
Other than that, no. People in the Zoom room had their notifications set, and they would just
gotcha. That
yell
works.
out.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
And there was a movie chat. There was you started the movies at different times if you wanted to have them in the background. There was a movie chat thread going. And there were pop-ups in the movie chat, and I'm like, that's too much work right now.
Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah.
I can't. I cannot focus.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I'm glad that even though you were sick, it was a good experience.
Yes. So I did get the Frogwarts box on Wednesday in the middle of a torrential downpour. Luckily, everything inside the box was fine. The box itself got soaked. And I was sad because they made the box itself look like a trunk, like you're going to school.
Fun.
It was
fun.
Yes. So it was very cute. But everything in it was fine. I'm not going to talk about any of it because there are Flosstubers that have done unboxing. Just go watch one of those. I did enjoy the stuff in it, so.
Awesome. That's good. That's
All
very
right.
good.
And that's Frogwarts.
That's fun. Well, you know, we neglected to say that we are a Flosstube channel that talks about cross stitching. So if you guys didn't figure that out for the first 10 minutes, well, we didn't do our job. So there you go. But
and thank you for coming back to see us. And this is your first time. Welcome. We hope you enjoy us.
Yes.
And Cheryl, please tell me we're recording.
Yes, I just looked to make sure.
I think we haven't done this in a while.
No, and before I left, we had a number of people who joined and subscribed right away, and we asked, and a couple people replied. So I went and looked to see where we were mentioned, and it was some of them we knew, of course, like I think EJ but it was another couple of ladies. Somebody mentioned another couple of ladies, and I should have gone and looked.
Was it two needles pulling thread?
Yes, that was it. And I went back and looked, and they were talking about how one of them had watched us, and so people came because of that. So I meant before I left to leave a comment with them to say thank you for even watching us. And mentioning us. I did get to watch an episode while I was packing, and but I didn't get a chance to because I was packing to say thank you very much. So I'm hoping that they'll see this and see that, thank you so much for watching and shouting us out. We really appreciate it. And
we're always flabbergasted.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, see how far it's gone. Like we've said before, this wasn't to do anything other than just something fun to do together and to talk about stitching and chronicle our stitching, and the fact that other people have kind of been found us and have been with us for a long time or have come to join us recently and stuck around has been really kind of gratifying. Obviously you guys have found something fun that you like to see, so we're glad about that. So thank you so much. And but now we're going to really talk about some stuff, because while I was packing, Kate was stitching. Now I did a wee little bit, but this is going to be the Kate show-ish today, and it'll be okay because I'm excited to see what she did. Because I couldn't watch Flosstube very much or Instagram or anything like that until we got our internet connected, and I can kind of get back into it. So I'm really intrigued to see what she has to show. So I know you started some stuff.
I did.
Okay.
All right. So the first one I started since we've been gone is
sorry.
Since we've been gone.
Yeah.
I can breathe for the first time.
So apropos.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I started, I'm going to put a photo up of it here.
Sure.
It's called Flying Ship from OwlForest. Oh, there are two versions. This is the night version. There is a day version. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. All right. So I chose to start this on 16 count Gothic from Picture This Plus using the OwlForest threads. And I have put 776 stitches into this.
Oh, I love the fabric. That looks nice.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. And it's got the needle minder I got last time. 0 days without sarcasm.
That's apropos.
It is. So
very nice.
I like OwlForest stitching. It makes me happy.
Cannot lie.
This next one, we'll put a picture up of what it looks like here. This is the Frogwarts Year 5 band sampler. Mm-hmm. And we're also going to put a photo up of where I got to it at the end of retreat. And I started it before, like the Sunday before retreat. And I put 4,892 stitches into it. And here's what it looks like.
Okay. And so who actually designed the band sampler?
Katie Landis.
Katie Landis. Okay.
This is on 16 count Dirty Piggy from Be Stitch Me. It's very, very pink.
Very pink. Yes.
And you will notice a large amount of diamonds that go across the bottom. That's they're in all of her band samplers. And I focused on doing those for a lot of the challenges.
Yeah.
Easy stitching.
Easy to count. Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Well, Pattern Keeper. It's in Pattern Keeper.
Okay, say no more.
But I also would preload a bunch of needles.
Smart. Very smart.
I had learned from what people had said before. All right. And my third start, because hashtag just one more style, I just started yesterday the Monster House stitch along from Satsuma Street. I chose 16 count Storm from Atomic Ranch Fabrics. This is just DMC. And I have stitched 1,042 stitches, and here's where I'm at.
Look at that.
I can't show you what it's going to look like because it's a mystery pattern.
It's a mystery pattern. So this is all you get, people. And who is it again?
Yeah. Satsuma Street.
Satsuma. Right. Yeah.
Their first Halloween stitch along.
Very nice. I know a lot of people were excited about that.
Yes, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
So those are my starts. Do we want to talk about your whips?
Yes, we might as well.
Okay.
So
switch it to you.
I'm switching it to me. There we go. Oh, the full. There we go. All the things. So I'm just going to show you something that's not cross stitch related, but that I actually was working on while I was driving. I can't stitch in the car. It makes me sick. I, however, can knit. And while I was knitting, I'm not calling them finishes because I have to weave in the ends, but I did dishcloths. One for every day I was on the road. So I got one. They were all the same. 3, 4. It's very exciting. Yes, it was definitely something creative. I give my mother, my best friend, and my sister-in-law a couple each year in their stockings for Christmas. But I think most of those are going to go in my kitchen because I don't have any right now. So I think they're my, hey, I made it to Canada dishcloth. So they're a very simple garter stitch knit with a little lace, and it's done in the shape of the diamond. And so it was really, it was easy to stitch, and we listened to, which one? Oh, we listened to Fourth Wing Audible book. We got through an entire book.
Like it?
I did. My husband thinks it's hilarious that, some of the books that you have, like I've started reading from you or Sammy's other people's recommendations, they're more in the realm of books that he would read. So he's a little tickled that I'm now into them a little bit. So,
especially with like the Akatar series.
Yeah, for sure.
We played you hard into the fantasy. Yeah,
and then so when we were talking about what we wanted to listen to, he goes, well, we could do an audiobook. And I said, well, I've heard people talk about Fourth Wing. I noticed that you were listening to it. He goes, oh, well, I'll listen to it again. And so it was good because I could listen to that and stitch and not concentrate on other drivers on the road because they're stressful. But that's okay. And before I got into a truck, I did work a little bit more. I know I talked about it on our last video. I wanted to try and see if I could finish Summer Gingham by Twisted Threads. I've got a little bit of, there we go. It's a cute little summer sampler pattern that I started last year. I was hoping to see if I could get them all of it done for today. But not quite, and that's okay. So I'll show you what I was able to get done. So you can see here, I was able to get all the lettering done. And then I started in on the motifs. Now, That little house is super deceptive because that's about 250 stitches, I think, if I remember correctly. Oh, no, let me look. Yeah. Yeah. All together, I put in 414. So it was the last of the letters, and then I started in the house. It's all over one on 28 count gingham.
Good Lord.
Yeah. So I have, there's something that goes here and here and here, and I think down, yeah, there's a little bumblebee that goes right here. So I just have a couple left to do. So I'm hoping that by the next filming, I'll have that taken care of. So there you go.
Very cute.
Yes, it's super cute. I have a number of they did a whole bunch of these gingham patterns on gingham fabric, and I have a number of them, and I bought the fabric, so all the fabric's cut, so whenever I feel like doing one of these I already have the fabric and I can just go, and they're awfully cute. They're not very hard. You just have to remember that the blocks are 12 and not 10. Like, don't assume that they're 10 across, but their charts are very clear and they're very fun. Little amuse bouche. So there you go. So that's all my whips. You're laughing at me.
A little.
Uh-huh. So there you go.
A little.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, my turn?
Yes, absolutely.
All
And
right.
there we go. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So I stitched on Elemental Icons Earth by Ann Stokes. Here's what it looks like. It's charted by Paine Free Crafts. I'm doing this on 20 count easy count, and I put 956 stitches into it, and here's a photo of where it is now. I got a page finish.
Yay! Yay!
Yay.
For the page finish.
Yes. Quite pleased with that.
Yes.
All right. Next is Star Dragon. Here's what it looks like. It's by OwlForest. I'm doing this on 20 count moss by Vintage Needle Art.
Hi, kitty.
She's like, I'm just gonna, use your hand.
Yeah.
I'm doing the OwlForest threads, and here's a photo of where I got to. I did 705. I told you I wanted to do that center bottom medallion, and I did.
Yay! Center bottom medallion.
Though I didn't stitch any red.
Oh no, that's all right.
Still
that was
haven't
your
stitched
goal.
the red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. Oh dear.
Hi, baby.
No,
interrupt
no,
this program for some
you cannot.
cat
No. No.
We do not interrupt this program for cat lovins, that's for sure.
All right. This next one. This is the Ever After stitch along. It's a mystery stitch along, so we're not going to show you what it looks like.
Correct.
This is from Forbidden Fiber Co. It's on 16 count Ever After from Forbidden Fiber Co. It's using the Forbidden Fiber Co. threads. Are you sensing a theme? Go to Forbidden Fiber Co. and buy stuff. All right, I got all the boxes in and I'm caught up. I have stitched 5,167 stitches. Here's a photo of where it is right now.
Ooh, yes.
I'm caught up. It's Sunday.
Nice.
The next part comes out tomorrow. But since the boxes are done, and we're not going to discuss the fact that there is an error and one of the boxes is wrong and wonky.
La 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 la.
La 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 is right. So now that the parts come out, the parts are like anywhere from like 200 to 400 stitches. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yeah.
This will not be hard to stay caught up with until the end.
Nice.
But doing the boxes is no joke, people. Okay. This next one, I wish I could say it was caught up. This is the Wonders of the James Webb Space Telescope stitch along from Climbing Goat Designs. It's a mystery stitch along, so we're not going to show you what it's supposed to be right now. I'm doing this on 16 count Gothic from Picture This Plus, and I have stitched 1,792. Here's a photo of where I am. I am two hexagons behind, and 2 more come out in like 3 days.
Yes.
I love it. It's gorgeous. It's just, some of them are easier than others. Some of them are very fiddly.
Very good.
But I still love it. Okay. And the next 2 are in real time, so you get to see them. This next one is the Deadly Aquarium stitch along from Lola Crow. This is on 16 count Jellyfish Fields by Bestitch Me. I do not have the latest part put up from Friday, but everything else is done. And here we are.
Nice. Very nice.
So Friday's release, this was 2,667 stitches. And she put some eagle rays in this part. So this is going to be fun to stitch. So I do love this. I will get this done probably tomorrow, and it'll be caught up. The only way you can stay caught up on a Lola Crow is if you get the frame done before the parts start coming out.
Right.
Pro tip.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, this next pattern I stitched on in honor of Cheryl going to Canada. I pulled out Tidepool by Carolyn Manning Designs, and I put in 440 stitches.
Nice. So down along the bottom right?
More.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
More diamonds.
Diamonds.
Yep. Our girl's best friend. Carolyn Manning diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Absolutely.
I don't like jewelry. Okay. The next 4 are categories. So July 1st hit, and I did 4 categories right out the gate.
Nice.
And then I got sick. Because I wanted to get them done before Frogwarts. So, do I remember what they were for specifically? No, but hold on. I can look in my handy dandy little book. Because I'm a Virgo and I write everything down. All right. So, this first one is Breath of Winter. This was for the category PDF. And I also hadn't touched it yet this year. This is from a Russian designer, Nadezhda Gavrilenkova.
Nice.
I don't know. It was on Etsy. Doing it on 16 count navy. Here's what it looks like. It's a beautiful horse and a tree. And I stitched 504 stitches. And here's a photo of where I got to. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be to stitch on it. So
nice.
I really should pull it out and like do a page finish because I need to get some progress, but it is what it is. All right. Next one was for the category Haven't Stitched in 2024. This is Nevermore from Lila's Studio. Here's what it looks like. I am stitching this on 16 count Vertigi from Fortnite Fabrics using most of the called for overdyed. So I had to substitute something because I couldn't find one of them. And here's where I got to. Here's 539 stitches in. And once again, I'm going to say the same thing I say. If I just would pull it out and work on it, I'd finish it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. The next one is Slytherin Sweater, and the category was fandom. Here's a photo of what it looks like here. And this is from Mandarinks, which is an Etsy designer. It's a Russian, Ukrainian, I think it's Russian. Lots and lots of backstitching. But the effect is stunning. So I put, here's a photo of where I got to. I'm doing it on charcoal gray. Here's 500 stitches. And once again, it wasn't as bad as I thought. So I still just need to pull the darn thing out and work on it.
Right.
All right. The next one was for a category longest since stitched on. And that turned out to be Ride Forth Singing from Lindy Stitches. I am doing this on 16 count Please Scream Inside Your Heart from Mystic Fabrics. And that is the best fabric name I've ever heard of.
We say it every time.
I know. Here's a photo of what it looks like. And I stitched 524 stitches. I got all the way to the other side.
Nice.
And then I can turn the corner and start working the border coming down.
That flower border is beautiful.
It is. It really is. And words were easy. I had like a fill-in. I had like most of the words, I think it's just one of them I had to fill in. But then there's a big, gigantic horse with a rider on it. That is going to take a lot.
Yes.
Okay. That finished my categories. I still have one left I haven't stitched on. Dogs Stay Out. It's sitting on the couch. I'll get to it. Somehow I have a bee that I want to finish, get caught up on the stitch alongs. And then there'll be new releases, and then I won't be caught up again, and it is what it is.
You're right.
All right, so I pulled, what are you doing? I pulled Anzak out, and that is a long dog, because I thought I would prep this and use this during Frogwarts, but it turns out I didn't use it at all. So this is done on 16 count sampler gold by Color and Cotton. I put 200 stitches in. What I was doing was the big platypus, the second platypus, I was kind of outlining it and getting it to where I could just fill in the thing. So I could do quick stitches. But I never used this. So it is a focus piece, so I should just put some more stitches in and get my goal for the month. But I just, all right, and break off the piece of the poster board. Are you guys getting tired yet? Because I'm not done yet.
No, she's going strong, people.
Still going. All right. I don't know why I pulled this one out, but I did. It's Black Cat Bell Pole by Lindy Stitches. Here's what it looks like. I'm doing it on the 16 count Blackberry Latte by Grace Notes. And I put 480 stitches in. So I put in the meow border and then the words. There are for the next block.
Nice.
I haven't finished the block, but they don't take very long, so I kind of was like, let's just finish another block because there are only 6 blocks, and then it'd be halfway done because you can see I've got lots more fabric.
If only you picked it up, you could stitch it and finish it.
Look into my eyes.
I love you too.
Yep. All right. So this next one is the Carolyn Manning I worked on during Frogwarts. This is Heimdall by, I said Carolyn Manning, done on 16 count antique white, and I did 756 stitches. That's just easy to stitch diamonds.
Yes. Very nice. That's going very well.
Yeah. Two more people, just two more. This next one was for my WIPCO call from, who picked it? Shannon. Shannon picked this one. This is Widow Black's B&B. Here's a photo of what it looks like. It is a praiseworthy stitches. It is my first praiseworthy stitches. And I got a page finish on it and moved over to the second page and put part of the house in. I stitched 778 stitches on it, and here's a photo of where I got to.
Nice.
I did enjoy stitching on it, so, but that house is ginormous. Okay. We are at the last one, people. All right. This is Celestial Symphony from Joan Elliott Designs. It's my first Joan Elliott. I'm doing this on 16 count Love Bug from Fortnite Fabrics using DMC 939 and two, what are they? It's not Petite Treasure braid. It's the ribbon. It's like the ribbon.
Like the petite, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Kind of like the petite. I don't know. All right. Anyway, I stitched 294 stitches in on it. Something's wrong with the sun and the thing, and I'm not going to. I'm just stitching around it and fudging as I need to.
There you go.
But I did put the gold in to see if I liked it with the 939, and I do. I wish I could remember what that is called. Lame, silk lame. And then there's a silver that goes in later on. But I hadn't stitched it yet this year, and I was trying to put its stitches in on it, and then I was feeling guilty because Vicki loaned it to me, and I should really pull it out and stitch on it and get further along.
I didn't say a thing.
Sure you didn't. All right. That's my stitching. I'm not adding it all up. It was a month, people.
So that was 15 whips total. Does that sound right?
15. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
That's well done. Well done. There we go. Hi. She was so patient.
She's like, I need love. I need attention.
There you go. Love it. That's your cat content for the evening. There you go. All right. Oh. Well, there we go.
She just sneezed on me.
Oh.
Thanks.
Now you go. Yeah, there you go. Well, do you want to talk about some plans of what we're doing, or how do you want to do that? Plans. I plan on getting this room set up, one. But I do plan on stitching in the middle of all of it. Yes, for sure. I'm looking up.
I plan to finish my second whip go, which is Shores of Hawk Run Hollow. I'm on vacation this week, so.
Oh, nice.
I have big plans. And I'd like to get caught up. I need to get caught up on the wonders of the James Webb Space Telescope. I really do. And then I'm excited for August, Arbitrary August. So I'm going to do Arbitrary August my own way. And so this year I am making a Tiny Decisions wheel with all of my new starts for 2024, minus the stitch alongs, because I'm already trying to stay current with those. And my goal is 200 stitches per spin, but things aren't going to drop off. So I'm going to spin, and then I'll put 200 stitches in.
Right.
I'll spin and put 200 stitches in, and I'll keep going till the end of the month. I mean, I'll still do my whip go. And that's how I'm going to celebrate Arbitrary August. Because you do the new starts because you want to stitch on them.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have to keep going with everything else if you're trying to touch all your #touch your piece, get all your touch everything this year, and then you got to stay current on your categories, and you never go back to your starts.
Yeah.
So
I hear that. That's a good way of doing it.
There's also, we're doing Carolyn Manning start for Sammy J. Stitch's birthday in August. I believe that's August 8th. Sammy, correct me if I'm wrong.
Sammy, please tell us. Thank you.
Thank you, Sammy.
I most certainly can.
Ooh, Siri tried to just now.
I most certainly can.
But I'm going to do...
Sorry. There we go.
That's okay. I'm going to do Robin's Egg from Carolyn Manning on a Robin's Egg fabric.
Nice.
That I got from XG Designs.
The one I've picked out for Sammy's birthday, Carolyn Manning start, is Thistles.
Nice. Very purpley.
And I have the DMC. I just have to, and I have purchased the pattern. I just have to figure out, I have to find my fabric. It'll probably be on 22 count Hardanger. We'll see. Yeah.
Okay.
Because my what the room that's going to be our guest bedroom. I don't know if I talked about this, but my mother has gotten into rug hooking, and she made me a rug in purples. Purple is the background color. I'm not a purple person. I don't know why she did this, but she did, and it's beautiful in anticipation of a new house. And so then I thought about it. My great aunt and great uncle, when Jerry and I were married almost 20 years ago, worked together and quilted together a quilt for us and gave it to us for our wedding present that was in purples. So I thought it would be kind of fun. So I have a quilting thing and a rug hooking thing, and then I thought it would be nice to have a cross-stitching thing in purples. So that would be kind of like the theme of the room. So there you go. That's why I picked Thistles.
That should be lovely when I come visit.
Excellent. Absolutely. I hope to be done in 2030. There you go. Plan accordingly.
I'll get my passport updated accordingly.
Yeah. You got some time.
Yeah.
Is that all your plans?
Yeah, I'm winging it.
Okay,
I'm
great.
Fickle.
Yeah. Welcome to our channel. I forgot about Arbitrary August, and I'm debating whether or not I'm going to do the monthly categories or continue with that for August, or go ahead and do a version of Arbitrary August. And we had been talking about it before we started filming, and it would be kind of fun to do Arbitrary August in kind of the same way. I was toying with the idea of the Whip Go category blocks that I haven't finished, like I haven't filled yet. They've been called this year and last year. I still have some from last year I never finished. I was thinking about, when we were talking about it, that would be a cool thing to do, like put it on a wheel and put the different blocks, and then because I just want to do either 3 hours or 300 stitches total per block on Whip Go. And I thought that might be a fun way to get caught up on all of those to this point. We'll see. We'll see. I have to make a decision one way or the other. But we're just waiting for Sammy to release she calls them Whippagories on Instagram on Sammy J Stitches. And any day now she'll release what they are for August. And then you can make some plans accordingly. And once I see that, I'll make a decision one way or the other, and we'll go from there. I still have the family project that I'm working on. That's going to be the next 2 weeks. It's Christmas in July, and I want to, anything that hasn't been started yet, I'm going to start in the next 2 weeks, and so that they're all started, and then I can just try to whip them out before it's time to give them to everybody. So there you go. I'm going to get myself a cat. Get some snuggles. So we'll see. I mean, I have some big plans for this room. It's just I need some shelving and stuff because we didn't bring, we brought very little furniture with us. And some of the shelving that you see behind me is not for cross stitching, it's for my crafting. So which is going in another room. So I have to figure out what I'm doing with that. Fortunately, I live close to an IKEA now, which makes me happy.
Aw, you wench.
I know. I went from 4 hours away in Dallas. I think that was the closest one to me in Oklahoma. And now it's an hour and 20 minutes away.
I am not close to one. So
Yeah. I mean, I've ordered some by delivery, but before when I was in the States, but nothing like this.
Where
so
are
we
you
went
trying to go?
Yeah. So that's my plan. It's a little ambiguous, but I'll have things nailed down by the next time we film. So there you go. Okay. So Wegman's bag. How I can't find you in my boxes. But Kate's got hers filled. So we'll look at all of her stuff. Wegman's bag of acquisitions. I did pack it. I just didn't think to grab it before we were getting ready to film today.
That's fine. I don't have a ton.
No, that's all right. I'm going to put it all on over to you. There we go.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, my name's Kate. I have a project bag problem.
Hi, Kate. Welcome to the club.
All right, so I saw this on Black Cat X Stitchery on Etsy, and I decided I had to have it. It's hippos.
That's great.
They've got little birds on them. There's a butterfly on the nose.
That's fantastic.
There's the inside. And there was only one left, and I was like, it's mine.
Yeah, you do. Yep.
Okay. So I also got the house barn.
Oh, yes.
Along with the floss, the fancy floss.
I did receive that as well.
Sammy.
Yes, I received that as well.
J. Believe me when I say that's all the DMC for Robin's Egg.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I didn't open this. So Stitch and Button had a live sale.
Oh, very good.
I have no willpower. I don't even remember what I bought. It was not a project bag.
No judgment.
No judgment. All right. Oh, okay. So a needle minder. Here's a Luna moth.
Oh, nice. For your lunar moth project.
I think I've already got one on there, but...
Okay, never mind.
All right, so I got a little thread wing ring with an Egyptian...
Oh,
it was Egyptian themed. Little Anubis head, and then a statue of somebody. Who is that? Bast. That's funny. The cat and the dog. All right, I got another one of these thread poles. So it's got the little plasticky thing. This is the Anubis head. What was going with the theme. So when you're trying to get something underneath like the back of your fabric and you can't quite grab the needle, you put this on the needle and you pinch it and it gives you a lot more purchase.
Nice.
So that, and then I got like a scissors fob or a zipper pull. It's green boon with a dragon at the bottom.
Ooh, look at that dragon. Nice.
So she had a whole bunch of colors. Sammy and I were fighting. And she sent some stickers. Your little ray of sarcastic sunshine has arrived.
I love it.
And then a moth sticker.
Yes.
And then I got a couple more needle minders. I got Mr. Rogers and King Friday.
Oh,
That's
awesome.
childhood memory.
Yes.
And then Stay Weird.
Love it.
So that looks all of my stuff from the sale. All right. I got a needle minder from a new to me maker, Alpine Theory, on Etsy. Man, does she have her stuff put together. She's got these little "Your purchase made my day."
Fun.
All right. It is a little potion bottle with a llama on it.
That's awesome.
I love that movie. I love The Emperor's New Groove. So I had to get that. And then Fabric of the Month from Garan, from Fox and Rabbit. I'm not going to pull this out. This is Isla Morada. It is green. Like that
nice.
tropical green.
Yes.
It is yummy. And then I'm going to make Cheryl work a little bit harder. I'm going to insert a photo of a stitch along I just purchased today, which is, what is it called? The cult movie stitch along, and I forgot who did it. We'll put up who it was from.
Yep. Not a problem.
So we'll put up a photo of that. And it's one of those where there's like 12 blocks, and she's gonna give you 24 patterns. So you pick which cult movies you want in your blocks. So you personalize it. And then we're also gonna put up a photo, because I didn't have time to take a screenshot of it because Cheryl called me right as I was looking at it. The Lindy Stitches Endangered Species Club sent out their pattern. All I got to see was the name of it. It's the ring-tailed ferret.
Okay.
So we'll put a photo up now of what it looks like. And I've got to start one of these because they are all so good.
I really love the blue whale one.
Yeah.
Or the right.
I told you you could have it when I'm done.
Or the right whale, whichever the whale is.
Atlantic right whale.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yes.
So that's it for my haul.
Well, goodness gracious, that was pretty good. For a month?
I told you I cut down.
I know. Sorry, I was just looking at I was checking to see if Sammy had posted the categories on Instagram yet while you were talking. Sorry.
I went to look for my phone. Hi, you're on my phone.
Yay! That's the most celebrating I got. I'm still ticked off about this. Well, not ticked off. I was just laughing. Because when we went through the border crossing at Calais, Maine, my husband, had his paperwork to become a permanent resident, activating it. And she congratulated him twice. I did not get a welcome home to Canada. I was like, oh, you got it twice. That's not fair. So thank you for the fireworks.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that very much. But yeah, so there you go. Well, I think that's all I have and all you have, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. So that was pretty good for a month. And yeah, so thank you all for sticking with us and coming back and taking a look. We plan on doing our normal schedule from now on every 2 Saturdays. So in the next couple of weeks, you'll see another one. And thank you all again for your likes and comments and subscribes and shouting us out. We really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah.
We really do.
Yes. And if you have questions, please feel free to ask. We'll try our darndest to answer them. Either in the comments, or if we don't see it until too late, we'll definitely address it in a video. Or if we want to use it as a topic of conversation, then we'll do it in the video. But yeah, please definitely, if there's, I know some people have asked you about certain patterns and things like that. So yeah, feel free. So thank you again for joining us and being along this 2-year journey with us. Who knew? Who knew 2 years ago this is where we were going to be?
We thought we were going to crash and burn.
Yeah. We weren't sure how long we were going to do this. It's been way more fun than we thought it would be. We weren't sure.
Fun.
Yeah, it absolutely is. I know that I see you stitching a lot. It's still fun to see like a recap every 2 weeks of what you've been up to and just talking about it.
Well, I know you haven't seen me for the last month. So
I know. So this is really exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes the internet can be sketchy. And I just haven't been able to get online to Virtual Stitchers, but I hope to restart that pretty soon. We've seen a couple new people on there too. So yeah, find the group on Facebook, and if you like what you see and you agree to their terms, join us on Zoom. So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's it.
All right. Everybody have a good stitchy 2 weeks.
We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.